Minnesota's Distance Education Initiative. Coming in with a bang.
Our goal is to offer a Christ-centered Adventist education to the constituents of the Minnesota Conference and beyond.
In case you didn't know, a huge Adventist education opportunity awaits us. Considering the degeneration of our North American Adventist education system, parents are understandably concerned. This is a sad state of affairs when you consider that Adventists have historically operated one of the finest school systems in the world. But now things are changing. Right now, a huge door of opportunity stands open wide before us. Instead of being a liability, our Adventist educational system actually brings a huge, unforeseen opportunity to parents, students, and churches alike. Suzanne, you are currently a facilitator and a local teacher for the Minnesota Conference, and you're looking forward in the future to working as a teacher in the Distance Education Initiative. What's your reaction to that? How do you feel? Are you kind of scared, or what are you hopeful for?
I think we've all been kind of scared, not knowing how it's all going to pan out. I know for the other teachers, once they've jumped in, it's been really great. It's not too different from every day, except the teacher's not physically in the room, but they can reach through the screen and see what's going on. I've learned a lot being a facilitator this year on how teachers will include every student in every classroom, and they make sure that everyone feels like they're a part of the program, and it's not just sitting there watching a TV screen, but the teacher's very interactive with the kids.
With our breadth of resources and personnel talents, we have an incredibly powerful tool right in our hands. It only takes a bit of reconfiguration and imagination to turn Adventist education back to our advantage. The Minnesota Conference has been seriously considering this. As a result, we've united with Georgia's Atlanta Adventist Academy distance learning program. We've learned a lot and have been very pleased.
It's been a great experience. It's allowed me to, like she said, be more organized. I think the key of this program in general was for us to be more prepared for college, which it has done. There are expectations of what we have to do is much higher, and so it's really pushed me to become a better student.
What this system allows us to do is really take education to students, and not just any education, but quality Adventist Christian education.
Now we're looking forward to August 2012.
I have to study more in this program because it's just much more intense.
I just love the school. It's really amazing because I went to public school in 7th and 8th grade, and then I came back to Minnetonka, and then it closed last year, and I didn't really mind because I didn't really like Minnetonka, but I think this is the only school that I've really, really loved. And I was really skeptical in the beginning when the principal, Mr. Okimi, came up here from Atlanta, and I really didn't think it would work, but with me, this type of education, it really has worked. And like Angelica and Josh said, you're more organized. Everyone looks really good. They're always dressed up when they come to school.
What we're learning from the AAA Twin Cities distance learning program is so valuable. It's teaching us what works and what doesn't. It's showing us what a wide opportunity distance learning offers for our students, and what areas we'll need to adjust or restructure for our specific needs here in Minnesota.
Are you offered things here academically now that you weren't able to get last year?
Yes.
Yes. For example, give me some examples of that.
I was not offered creative writing last year, or for that matter, there's other classes like great writers and accounting and personal finance. There's tons of college courses you can take.
Courses.
We didn't have college courses last year. So.
We have an American history, which is next semester, and it's a college class, and that's linked with Southern Adventist University. And then I'm taking personal finance, which is a college class, that is linked with Washington. That comes out of Washington Adventist University.
So your credits will be with that school? And so you could then transfer to wherever you're planning to go on to college, and I assume you are planning to go.
Some parents and students might wonder if a distance learning high school system would just be a lot less of school. But the reality is, it can have far more opportunities than even a local high school can offer.
The sky is the limit for the connections we could make for our students, not just within this conference, but we could connect with students from other conferences, and in that connection we could offer fantastic academics.
Is there anything else you want to share about the program?
Mainly, it's just been a great experience. It's been like I was kind of afraid when I realized there's only going to be 20 students coming. I was just like, this is not going to be that cool, you know. But being in this program, it's been a really good learning experience, and I've kind of liked it because now it's almost like a family.
How about interaction with your teachers down there in Atlanta?
I think it is a much better interaction with your teacher. Like, you know how people think that if distance learning, you don't get to really see your teachers and talk to them? Well, we have different ways to talk to them. Like in class, they don't even care if you ask a question. Ask as many questions as you want. They don't really care. And then you can email, and they'll email you right back, and it's great.
It's almost like chatting.
To meet our specific needs here in Minnesota, we'll be able to include a huge list of classes not formerly possible in our day schools and academies, and taught by our Adventist Christian teachers that excel in their own fields of expertise. And we're bringing those teachers to our students throughout Minnesota via distance education. Here's how it works. Johnny, up north, needs pre-calculus. He's homeschooled, but mother didn't get good grades in math. So Johnny signs up for one class through the Minnesota Distance Education Program. He might also take one of the college courses, receiving college credits from one of our own Adventist universities, all through distance learning. Union College, along with several other Adventist colleges and universities, are already geared up to offer college classes to students on a distance learning system. Preparations are being made now at our conference office to possibly offer adult education classes there as well. How can we afford to do all this? Distance learning education opens the door to many levels of participation for our students and parents. With a variety of pick-and-choose options, Christian classes are being made affordable to all. There are many advantages to doing the distance learning program. We're committed to preparing young and old people to be highly qualified in this world and fully prepared for when Jesus comes. We're also committed to ensuring a quality academic program. As Adventists, we have well-established academic competency levels of education from K through grad school. We also know the importance of the social interaction aspect of students' experiences. What's remarkable is how the distance learning system does indeed offer important social connections that we had not really envisioned at first look. Minnesota is prayerfully considering expanding our locations in the metro area with the possibilities of outstate sites. The Minnesota Conference is now in the lead with the development of a distance learning program that involves both a boarding school and day school academy programs. Putting those two different programs together is complex. Other schools and conferences are looking to us to lay out a workable plan. So once the system is established, it's expected that other schools will join with us.